Hi, my name is Mickey Doyle, and I am going to talk to you, the sales team, on what are key business communication practices in Australia. We know that some of you guys are going to be going there, and we want to make sure that you represent American business company the way that you should and not offend anybody. So I'm going to present now key business practices in Australia. You want to look the part. So men, you should wear dark suits and a tie. Women, you should wear a dress or a skirt and blouse. You can wear informal clothing when you're not attending a business function. Make sure you shake hands with everyone, and be clean and well groomed. Make sure that men, you don't have a big beard. You make sure that you're clean cut and well groomed. Australians look at people that are not well groomed differently than they look at people that are groomed well. Business protocols in Australia. This is what happens when you go to Australia and you want to make sure that you are in a business meeting and that you go to their protocols, not exactly what happens in the United States, but what happens in Australia. Men should not be physical with another man, so no touching, hugging, except for a handshake. Men, you should not wink at any women. This is a sign of disrespect. You should always be punctual. Australians are very punctual people, and they will hold you to that standard as well. Business meetings are by appointment only. I have made all appointments for you as the executive assistant to the president. All appointments are on your calendars, and they should come through on your smart devices and give you a reminder when you're ready to go. At the meetings, you want to make sure you maintain eye contact. This is a form of respect, and it is seen as that you have mutual respect and you're listening to the person that is presenting. Do not bring any gifts for a business meeting. This is very disrespectful and is looked down upon. You want to bring lots of business cards, as this is a form of getting to know each other, and it's very typical in a business meeting. Be direct but very friendly. Give your opinion, but listen to others when they are giving their opinions. Be an active and attentive speaker. Do not blow smoke. Do not hype yourself or your company. We at American don't do this anyway, but we want to make sure that you don't start blowing smoke or telling them, promising them things that we can't deliver on, or that making them believe that we can do something that we can't. You can use a sense of humor, but don't be pretentious. That's kind of self-explanatory there. Make sure that your sense of humor is in very good respect. Do not draw attention to your academics or achievements. If you have a master's degree, you are a PhD or whatever, do not draw attention to that, and don't draw attention to anything that you may have achieved at the business or anywhere else. That's not something that they take very lightly. Make sure you show American as in facts and figures, but again, don't blow smoke for them. Just show them the facts. This is what we can do for you, and this is what your business will get out of it. When you're meeting with the president and the vice president of the company, the decisions are made from the top, but they do ask for opinions for subordinates. So that means that you may not get a decision right away, because they will want to talk with other people before that decision is made. After business, so once business is done, and you may be invited to their house or out for drinks or dinner or whatever. Sightseeing and sports are good conversation topics. Make sure you know what sports and what you saw, because they will talk about it. Get along with others. That's one of their biggest forms of communication, is getting along with every person and everybody they meet. If you are at a house for a meeting, It is polite to bring chocolates or flowers for the hostess and a great bottle of wine if you can find one. If you are invited to a barbie, this is what we call in the United States a barbecue. And at the barbie, you may ask to bring your own meat or alcoholic drinks if you would, anything that you're going to consume. You will want to ask the hostess if you can help clean up or do the dishes. They have continental table manners. That means you hold your fork in your left hand and your knife is in your right. You want to make sure that you keep your elbows on the or off the table, not on the table. Elbows off the table and hands above the table. Other important information that you may run into. If you go out for drinks, make sure you take your turn and buy your drinks. Make sure you put this on your expense report as well. Some women may greet other women with a kiss. Afternoon tea is at 4 p.m. Tea time again is at 6 and 8. And supper is a late night meal or snack. So between 4 and 8, you're not going to be eating supper. You're going to have tea and tea time snacks. Some do nots that we do not want you to do is do not say good day mate or good day. Do not give the thumbs up and do not extend your middle finger. These are all forms of disrespect. Sexist and racist language is very rude to them. Don't get too close to them when talking, and they do use a shrine kind of language, and that's part of the good day and good day mate. Just some helpful information about Australia before you get there is privacy is considered the norm, so they don't get very private with people, and they do have equality along the lines of between societal levels, including government organizations and even within families. Their primary religion is Christian. You will not do not, and I repeat, do not litter. It's very disrespectful and it is taken seriously. There are 20 million people who call Australia home. 92% of those people are Caucasian, 7% are Asian, and 1% are other as a form of race or culture. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we will leave you to go down under. And I want to thank you for listening to me, and hopefully you learned keys to business communication in Australia.